So there are four types of awareness. See, life is there at every stage. Life is called awareness. The life or the consciousness or your soul is called the awareness. It's always present. It never leaves your body. Awareness is always there 100% of time. So what stage are you at and where you have to get? That's on depending on these four stages. First stage is where all the human beings are, most of them. And fourth stage is where people like Buddha are standing. Buddhas are standing. So we have to get from stage 1 to stage 4. So awareness is always there at every stage. So from realization that the realization is zero at stage 1, that the awareness is there, or I am the awareness. And fourth stage, there is a realization I'm pure awareness. So we have to go from realization. I'm not saying that you create awareness. No, it's always there. You just realize it from zero realization to 100% realization. So that's what we have to walk through for these four stages. Basically, without awareness, you cannot exist. So there is awareness inside of you, which is always there. It's called your life. So life is the awareness inside of you, or we can say it soul, we can say it energy, anything you can say, but that's the awareness inside of your body. So you cannot exist without the awareness of the body. So that's the first thing we need to realize. And second thing, we need to understand that what are the four stages of these awareness. See, first stage is which you are right now at. So there is awareness inside of you, but it's hidden. It is covered or shadowed by your mind, and then mind is controlling the body. See, I cannot raise my hand without thinking. So without a thought in my mind that I want to raise my hand, I cannot raise my hand. That's just basics. So that's how you can try this without thinking. Try to raise your hand. You cannot. The mind controls your body. That's why you get overwhelmed by emotions. Sometimes there are something happens and then you're thinking something, you don't achieve that thing, so you get angry and then it takes over your body. So mind is controlling the body. So that's the first stage, where your mind is controlling your body, but the awareness is there. So without awareness of inside of you, without life inside of you, you could not be alive. So the awareness inside of you is the actually life, or the life which you're living right now. That's you. The awareness of this body is you. So first stage of getting quiet mind is where you have, so that's the first phase, where you have mind, where you have body, but mind has taken over the body. So that's first stage. Second stage is when there is no body, so when you're sleeping. So the body is unconscious. You're not at all aware of your body. It is totally lying down, unconscious, in resting stage, equivalent to dead, because you're not aware of it. It's working, the blood is pumping, heart is beating, everything is happening, but you're not aware of it. You're not aware of the body, but there is still awareness inside of you. So you are in dreaming stage. You're dreaming right now. So thoughts are going on, but there is no body right now. So you're sleeping, thoughts are going on. And then we have the third stage, where there are no thoughts, there is no body. So that's again in sleeping. Sometimes you are sleeping so deep. Obviously, first of all, you're sleeping, so body is unconscious. It's not conscious. Conscious means you're aware of things. When unconscious means you're not aware of. That's why when you get anesthesia, you don't feel pain, because body is unconscious. So that's the third stage, where you are not aware of your body and there is no thoughts going on. So zero thoughts, zero body. See, all these things you can realize when you wake up. So the second and third stage you realize when you wake up. So when you wake up, you can talk about your dream. There is someone inside of you who's watching the dream. You are taking or dreaming, the dream which you're doing while sleeping is coming to you, the dream which is coming to you, you can talk about it in the morning, because there is an awareness inside of your body which is watching. The life inside of your watch is always watching, always knowing things, what's happening. So that life inside of you knows that this was a dream you took. That's why you can recite or talk about that dream in the morning. So there is someone alive inside of you which is sitting all the time. So that soul or energy can talk about your dream. Even for the third stage, the soul or the energy can tell that there is no dream. So you can wake up in the morning and you can say that I had no dreams at all last night. I was completely blank. So that's the third stage. The knower or the watcher or the awareness inside of you can talk about that there is not. So it's always alive, always watching, always knowing what's happening. It never sleeps. The energy, your chitta or the creativeness inside of you, or the godly power inside of you, or your soul is always watching. So you can tell there is no dream. And then we come to fourth stage where you are now awake. You are awake, body is totally conscious, but now there is no thoughts. So that's the state of witness where the soul has taken over the body. The mind, you will use mind when you want it, but you're not thinking all the time. You are in constant state of awareness. Your soul is the rightful owner of this body, has taken over the body, is the king now, and the mind is not the king. And that is a state which comes only with meditation. And once you achieve that state, so the natural state of you, see, sadness has to be created. Sadness comes from thoughts. If there are no thoughts, there is no sadness. It has to be created. But when there is no sadness, what remains is just happiness. That's your natural state. So when the soul or when your awareness of you or the life of you controls the body, takes over the body, what remains is just happiness. So that's why this is the ultimate stage where witnesser becomes the king, or the soul takes over the body, the rightful owner sits on the throne, and there is no sorrow, no pain, no sadness. It's just pure awareness, pure happiness. That can only be achieved by two ways. First is by understanding. When the understanding goes too deep, that you are the soul, you are not the body, or not the body, not the mind, then you are just the soul. Because when this life or soul leaves the body still have everything, eyes, nose, ears, but it's not alive now. So that's the realization comes. That's the fourth stage, when you are in a meditative state, this can only be achieved when the mind is quiet. So first two ways I was talking about, by understanding, and second is by meditation. So hopefully we got some clarity in the four stages, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.